Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video is going to be a huge makeup haul, not only makeup, skincare as well. I want to show you guys what I purchased for myself and also for my kit. So if you are interested what's included, please keep on watching. Start off with some body products I've purchased. I don't know whether I've said in previous videos, I am quite obsessed with Rituals and they smell absolutely gorgeous. So I bought this travel size set for myself, which includes calming body scrub. It has a nourishing shampoo for frizzy hair. This is the whipped body cream, and this one is a shower gel. The scent they have is with organic rice milk and cherry blossom. They are absolutely worth the price and they are so good. I love using Rituals because they smell beautiful, and actually they do smell hours after you've had shower, which is brilliant. So I can't wait to use these. They're great for travel and I'm going away soon, so I would definitely use these. Another products I bought for myself, it's actually a set and it's a perfume and a body cream that comes with it. I recently bought my all-time favorite fragrances, which is Chloe, and this is the original Chloe, and it came with a 100ml body lotion, which smells amazing, the same smell as the perfume. This is definitely my favorite fragrance and it's absolutely beautiful. It was really worth the price. It was a set of 2. Moving on, I recently bought some drugstore cosmetics as well. As you probably seen in previous videos I have, this is one of my favorite foundations, which is by Maybelline, and it's called Fit Me. This is in color 120 Classic Ivory. I absolutely love this. This is my second tube. I finished my first one and it was worth the money. This retails for, I believe, £7, but it is one of my best drugstore foundations I've ever used. So I'm definitely rebuying this one again, and again I can't wait to start using my new one. Another 2 products from drugstore I bought is by LA Girls, and it's the Pro Concealers. I've bought 2 different shades, one for contouring and one for highlighting. This is in color Natural, and I've got another one in medium Bisque. I am going to swatch the 2 for you. So this for me works more as a concealer type, and the other one is definitely more for contouring, cream contouring. I do like these shades together. They do blend really nicely and I'm sure they will look really good on. Moving on, recently I've been quite obsessed with lip glosses. That's why I wear quite a lot of glosses, and one of the brands which is one of my top favorites for glosses is Dior, and I've recently bought 2 Dior lip glosses. So this is the Dior Addict Ultra Gloss, that's what it's called, and this is in color 363 and the other one is 267. One of them is a matte finish, and the other one has sparkly bits. I am going to swatch them for you. So this is one of them. This is color 363, and next to it I'm going to swatch. That one has more of a pearly finish. This is 267 next to it. I absolutely love using glosses on top of my lip liners at the moment. That's why one of my top brands for glosses is definitely Dior. And moving on to another product I purchased. Is by the Make Too Faced. I'm sure most of you know it. It's actually a glitter bonding eyeshadow primer. This is actually a product I've never used before, but I have tried on my eyes and it actually works really well. This is a glitter glue. So after you've done your eyeshadow, if you want to place a glittery eyeshadow or dusty eyeshadows on top of your eyelid, you can use very tiny amount of this. So as you can see, there's no color to the product. Just place it on top of your lid, and then on top of that you can dab your glittery eyeshadows or glittery dusts. It really does stick to the product and it does not move. This is absolutely brilliant. I was quite skeptic about it, but when I tried it on top, it was brilliant. It's really worth it. I will be listing down below a link of all of the products I show you guys, so you know what exactly I'm showing you. Moving on, I'm going to show you a small collection from Estee Lauder, which I recently purchased, and I'm going to start off with a Stay in Place brow gel, which is in color Clear. As you've probably seen, I do use the MAC one in Clear, but it's nearly finishing and I decided to get a new one. So this is by Estee Lauder and it looks like this. It's very tiny and the brush is really small as well. So it's just clear brow gel just to put my brows in place. I do love using brow gels after I finish off with my brows. So this is one of the products. Another product I bought from Estee Lauder is Stay in Place Brow Duo. This is in color black brown and it is a pencil with two ends. So it has a highlight side and a obviously product side as well, which is for the brows. So I'm just going to swatch this. This is the brow color. And your highlight color. I'm not sure whether it will show a lot on the brows or on camera. I'm sure you can see there's a lighter shade here. It's just probably, I've never used this pencil, so I'm not sure how the highlight will look, but I assume it's just to clean up the edges or just to highlight the brow bone. So I can't wait to use this. I tend to go more for powders on my brows, but sometimes I do like to use pencils as well. Moving on, again from Estee Lauder, I recently purchased two of their nail polishes. At the moment I use gel polishes, but these are non-gel polishes and I do really like the shades. One of them is like a fuchsia pink. This one is called Diamond. Oh no, Dominant. This one is called Dominant. And as you can see, it's a fuchsia pink shade. The other one is absolutely gorgeous and it's called Bittersweet. And it is like a brownie purpley undertone. Don't know whether you can see very clear on the camera, but it is just gorgeous shade and I can't wait to use this. Even though I use gels, sometimes I like to use normal nail varnish, and this is something I will probably go to. And another product I bought, but to be honest I'm not really sure about because I haven't used yet and I might give it away for a present, so that's why I'm not going to swatch it. It's a lipstick from Estee Lauder and it's in color 73 Scarlet. It's a pure color and you can see it's like a nice pinky red. It's like a nice pinky red. I don't want to swatch it just because I'm not sure whether I'm not gonna give it away for a present, so that's why I'm just showing you the color as it is. It looks like a nice summery shade, but I haven't decided yet. So that's that from Estee Lauder. Then moving on to Bobbi. As you know, I am obsessed with Bobbi products, so I have purchased a few bits from them, and I'm gonna start off with some of my skincare. So I'm gonna start off with my skincare products from Bobbi. All-time favorites is my Hydrating Face Tonic. This is probably my 4th or 5th bottle. I absolutely love this product, and it's a product I use all the time. After I've double cleansed my face, I go over with the tonic just to take any excess off. It really hydrates my skin. It doesn't feel tight, and it is really worth the money. If you have dry complexions or your skin feels tight after you wash it, this is something you should definitely buy for yourself and for your skin. Moving on, I recently bought the Hydrating Gel Cream. This is something I like using. I like the texture of it. I've got normal to dry skin. This is for someone with normal to oily complexion, but I do like the feel of the product on my skin, and it really works really well with my skin. So that's why I keep buying this. I do like the Hydrating Face Cream, which is my go-to as well, but this is sometimes a bit lighter than the other ones. Moving on, I recently bought a BB cream, and this one is in color Light. I wouldn't necessarily use BB cream on myself. This is definitely a product I will use in my kit rather than on myself, just because it works a lot better on oily complexions than normal to dry complexions. So again, that's a really good option if you've got oily skin. Moving on, I recently bought well, it's not two, it's a corrector and a concealer. This one's in light peach and the concealer is in beige. I do use the concealer in beige, and I do sometimes use the light peach corrector as well, or sometimes if my under eye bags are really bad, I do use dark shades. Like you've probably seen in my videos, I do use light to medium peach. This one's light peach. Moving on, I recently bought from Bobbi again, from their Christmas collection, the Brightening Blush in Warm Cocoa. This is just beautiful. This is from their Christmas collection, and as you can see, it's absolutely stunning. I still haven't used this on my skin, but I can't wait, and I'm pretty sure in summer this will look amazing. I'm just going to swatch on my hand. I'm not sure whether they still have this available anywhere in store. You might be able to find it in Westfield in the freestanding store of Bobbi Brown. I have recently seen them there, and it's absolutely stunning. It's such a beautiful blush. I'm sure it works well with all skin types, and again, if you're looking for more of a bronzy, sun-kissed finish, this is really good. If you do like it, give it a try, and obviously be quick because it is a limited product, and I'm quite surprised they still have it. Moving on, I found a really cute Shimmer Brick, which is a mini travel size one. Again, from Bobbi Brown. It looks like this, and it's the actual product like the big one, but it's in a mini one. I couldn't believe my eyes. It's so cute. I absolutely love this. How cute is that? And obviously for travel it's great, so I purchased it for myself. So cute. So that's that. Again, another product from Bobbi which I absolutely love is the Nude Finishing Illuminating Powder. This is in color Nude. It gives you really nice glow all over the skin. So after you've done your complexion, you can dust all over. It gives you a nice sheen. Let's see if I can swatch it for you. Don't know whether you'll be able to see very well, but you can see it's very fine, and that's how it looks on the skin. It's very fine powder, and you can use it on its own. If you feel like you don't want to wear foundation, it works really well as a tinted moisturizer. If you like that glowy, pearly finish, this is definitely something you should look at. It's absolutely beautiful and it looks really good on the skin. Obviously they do have different skin tone shades. Regarding on your skin tone, you will match them with your color. But I think Nude is quite nice for my skin complexion because it is more olive based. Moving on, I recently bought a color again. I think the packaging is a Christmas collection one. It's a lipstick from Bobbi again, and it's called Atomic Orange. This is a shade they don't normally sell, but it was a limited edition one, and it's this nice bright orange which looks absolutely stunning. I will swatch it for you. This will be really nice for summer, and I'm pretty sure it would look really good on. I have tried it a few times and it's definitely a shade. It's quite of a bright shade, but I do like it for summer. So that's that. And moving on, I bought from Bobbi Brown something really handy actually. It's called a face palette, and it looks like this. You have the empty spaces at the back to fill in your colors. So this is a really handy little palette where you can place your own lipsticks. This is really handy for traveling, and it is very worth the money. So it comes with a little scoop. Pretty sure you all know how to use this little palette. It comes with a little spatula. Just place your own favorite shades inside. Make sure you know which ones they are, and this is something really handy for traveling. I will be using this again for lipsticks and for traveling when I'm going away, so it's really handy. And it is really cute. It comes with a little mirror as well, so you can actually use it straight away, or all you need is a lip brush. And moving on, I recently bought a few colours from Bobbi, a few matte shadows. I absolutely love their eyeshadows. They're so pigmented and they're so good. And I bought an empty palette from them. This is the £6 palette. I'm pretty sure you guys seen this before. So you can place your own colours. They retail, I believe, for £7 in the store, and you can also place blushes and obviously individual eyeshadows. So this is really handy if you've got a few of their shades. You can place them inside. So the first eyeshadow I purchased, which is one of my all-time favorite colors, is Antique Rose. This is a really nice base color. I am going to swatch this color for you. It's a really nice base transition color, and it would look absolutely gorgeous on the eyes. I don't know whether you can see very well on the camera, but it would look really nice as a transition color or all over the lid as an everyday shade. It's called Antique Rose. Definitely, ooh, I don't break it, it's one of my favorites. Moving on, another one of my favorite shades from them is Cement. I do love this color because it is very neutral, and also it's more of a greyish undertone. I will swatch this one for you. It's more of a greyish neutral tone. And it will look really nice as a base or as a transition color in your crease. I can't wait to use this color. It's something I definitely do like. And moving on, another shade I bought recently is called Slate. Again, this is another one of my favorite shades. Again, I find with Bobbi eyeshadows, they are more greyish brown rather than specific brown. They do have specific browns as well, but most of their shades are like a greyish brown or just grey. They have a big selection on greys, which is quite nice. I am going to swatch Slate for you so you can have a look. So you can see it's a neutral grey brown, and definitely would look really nice all over the lid or in the crease as well. And I can't wait to use this. And that's the fourth colour. Fourth colour I've recently bought is called Wheat, and again it's very neutral. It's a very neutral tone. This one's more browny rather than grey, and it would look absolutely gorgeous if you just want one shade all over the lid. It would look really good on fair skin, on dark skin, on any skin type. If you just want like a base coat for your eye, and then you can obviously layer on top with other shades. So that's that. You can see why I've purchased the empty palette, so I can actually place my colours. I do have other palettes, but they are full and I might need to do some arrangements. Moving on to my MAC collection, I have bought a few products from MAC, and I do like using MAC products. One of the products I purchased is a Pro Longwear Compact Foundation in colour NC40. I do know this is quite of a warm shade for me, but I will keep it more for summer. As you can see, it is warmer than my skin tone at the moment, and I'm just going to swatch the shade. I want to use this colour when I have a little bit more tan. It comes with a little sponge underneath, and the product is actually quite nice. It looks more like a powder cream version, which I can't wait to use. I don't think I've used compact foundations in the past. I do prefer to go more liquids, but this one's quite handy for summer if you go away, and that's why I purchased this one. Another product from MAC is an eyeshadow. It's called Patina Frost, and it's really, really nice. It's like I can't even decide what colour it is. It's like a brownie. It has a hint of purple in there. I don't know whether you can see on camera, but it has a hint of golden purple. I will swatch it for you. So you can see it's not a specific brown, but it's not a gold as well. It's really, really nice base color. I will mix it with more of a brownie undertones, and it's actually a color I really do like, and I'm sure it will look great on the eyes. It's called Patina Frost. I will list it down below so you know which one it is exactly. Moving on, I purchased something I'm not sure if I would use on myself. It's actually a lip and cheek color, and it's called Hijinks. As you can see, it's very, very bright, and I still haven't used it on myself, but it's the color I would probably use in my kit if I'm doing shoots or if I'm away on shoots or films. So it's actually a really nice color for the lips. I quite like it for more lip color rather than cheeks, just because I haven't used it on the cheeks. So we'll see. I'll give this one a go as well. Moving on, I recently bought a Huggable lip color from MAC again. It's called Extra Sweet. This is a color I really, really do like. As I've probably mentioned in the past videos, I'm quite obsessed with glossy lipsticks. So this is definitely a glossy lipstick. You can see it's quite... It looks a lot lighter than what it looks on here. It looks quite bright. I will swatch it for you. But ignore this bit, this is probably a stain from a previous lipstick. But you can see it's a very light glossy lipstick, and it definitely looks a lot nicer on the lips than what it looks on here. It's definitely a colour I would use in summer, I quite like that. Moving on, one of the most exciting things I bought from MAC was their new Extra Dimension Skin Finish powders. They had just launched them when I bought mine, and I can't wait to buy the other colours as well. I bought the Show Gold, which is a beautiful pinky gold iridescent powder. You can use this one for highlighter or for your eyes. I would use it as an eyeshadow, I would use it as a highlighter, I would use it everywhere, I would use it all over. It's beautiful, I can't wait to use this. And you can see it has a hint of pink undertone. It's absolutely stunning. Don't know whether if I try it a little bit will show. Let me try. As you can see, it's just beautiful, and I've just applied it with my finger, so imagine if you use the brush. It's absolutely gorgeous. Love that. Beautiful. They do have other shades. They had a shade with more of a blue undertone, they had a shade with more gold undertone, but I do really like the pink undertone as a highlighter. That's definitely something I'm using all the time. Moving on, I recently bought it's actually a powder blush. It's more for my kid rather than for myself, but I will try it on myself. It's a blusher called Swiss Chocolate, and it's a very dark brown. I don't know whether that will suit my skin complexion. On my skin it may look better as a bronzer. I still haven't used it, but I will try it and see how it looks with both, as a blusher and as a bronzer. I will swatch it for you so you can have a look at the shade. It's very, very dark. Gosh, that definitely won't look great as a blusher on me. I'll look punchy in the face. But you can use these colours for your eyes as well. Just because it's a blush, it doesn't mean you have to use it as a blush. I use blushes for eyeshadows, and I'm sure this would look really, really nice on the eyes, because it is quite warm tone. And again, as a bronzer. So that's that. Moving on. I actually bought a nail varnish, which I wasn't sure what it was until I actually tried it on my fingers. It's actually a nail varnish for texture. I did not realise that. And it's called Texturized. So it gives you a matte finish on your nails, on your nail varnish, and it's not soft, it's quite, I don't know how to describe it, it's really weird. I thought this is the actual colour, which I quite like for like everyday, but it wasn't. It's actually a coat you put on top of your nail varnish to make it a bit more rough and a bit more matte. So that's that. It was a mistake, but oh well, I'll use it. Moving on, I recently bought, again, fluid gel liners. I don't know why I'm obsessed with these liners. Accidentally bought another one of Dangerously Rich. I have showed you this one previously in another video, in another makeup haul. That's why I haven't swatched it. I might give it away as a present, because I did buy double of mine. I thought I didn't have that one, but I did. This one, and another one I bought is called Rich Ground, and it is beautiful. It's so nice. Rich ground. I will swatch that one because it is amazing. It would look absolutely stunning on the eyes as a smoky eye look or just everyday look, or you can use it just as a liner all over. I'm quite obsessed with gel liners. I do love to use gel liners as a base or as anything really. And final 3 products from this collection are again by MAC, and they are the Paint Polish Lip Pencils. I'm pretty sure if you're a MAC fan you've seen them. They're 3 different shades. One of them is Go for Girly. They are very, very glossy and they're definitely my styles. In the previous haul I did, I have mentioned them and I've also showed you another shades, but these are new shades I've purchased and I absolutely love them. So this is called Go for Girly, and it's a very nice everyday, may not be everyday, but it's a very nice summery shade, which I definitely like, and it would look good. And another one is called My Flip Side. Flip Side is a lot more browner than my liking. I don't tend to go for very brown shades, but because it's very glossy it doesn't look as brown, as you can tell. This is definitely something I will be using on my lips. And the last but not least one is called Knock Them Out. Knock 'em out. It's called. Knock them out. And I'm gonna swatch that for you as well. This is definitely something for my likings more than the previous one. It's like a light peach. It's like a light peachy tone. It's more, yeah, light peachy brownie tones. And I think that's all there was for the last couple of months of buying. And yeah, if you have any questions, list them down below. If you want to know how to use any of these products, I will help you as much as I can, and I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have, please do give me a thumbs up and share it with your friends, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!